Today in my pocket, my back left pocket, was the Benchmade Bugout. And this little knife has won my heart. I love this thing. It's freaking awesome. And I've been flirting with the idea of buying new handle scales in carbon fiber or these new sweet titanium ones I'm seeing. But something that's very cheerful and innocent about the Benchmade Bugout with that blue and the blue studs, the blue barrel spacers, but it's also, could be capably menacing if need be, if pressed to it. So that's why, that's why I like this cheerful blue, or the, I took out my pink broken skull with the snaggletooth that I keep in my waistband. But I mean, that's also cheerful too, and it supplies a little bit of cognitive dissonance when you see it, because you're like, oh, this pink knife is, or this little blue knife is just a little blue knife. It's like from IKEA or something, right? To the non-knife person, of course, and yet it's a very capable knife. I love this thing. I love to get the green and gray one, and this is just, it's one of the good Benchmades. It's beautifully centered and never had a problem with it. Had it for, I don't know, 4 or 5 months at this point, and yeah, it's pretty sweet. And this, I don't know, man, I'm always testing to see how free swinging it is, and it's picked up some gunk, I think. And I don't know, it's got to be a dick thing. I want it, this whole action thing. I'm just in love with it. All right, anyway. Also, an update on the Emerson Seax, which hasn't left my pocket since I got it. It has smoothed out considerably. I mean, as an Emerson, I mean, when did you ever see an Emerson do that? I know, I guess there are a couple on ball bearings, but this thing is very, very smooth to open and to close. The lock stick has mostly gone away. I'm wearing it in and tolerating it with can't see anything with my glasses up close. Tolerating it with the use of the graphite. But it's needing it less and less, and it's getting smoother and smoother. I know, I shouldn't have to put up with it, but something about his designs, and I don't know, just him, he's cool. And by he, I mean the designer and maker, Ernest Emerson. I just think he's a cool cat. And that is a beautiful Viking-ish blade. Love it. Love it. But yeah, I would say it's worth it if you're willing to put up with some of the heartache. Oh, and one last thing. This is a knife I made. I tried to make a Seax a while back, and started out pretty damn cool. I'm very happy with the handle and the blade. Well, the blade ended up being a learning experience. It looked much different than this. It was a much more straight-edged Seax with this sort of raven back. I don't know, I call it that. But it's got this deep jimping in here. And at this point, I mean, it's super sharp and slices paper nicely. And out there at the little wood pile, it's a little right now, but it chops through wood like crazy because it's like a little axe. It's a little wedge, but it's super sharp, and I don't know, it's just kind of gnarly. The handle came out really nicely. I'm pretty happy with it anyway. And this linen micarta is a biatch to sand, whereas the canvas micarta I find is less dense. All right. Hope everybody has a good night.